So, some of you know that I'm a public school teacher in the state of Texas at the moment, and the Ten Commandments went up in the school classroom today in my classroom, and I want to explain why I think that's a good thing. Many people think that it's not a good thing, even Christians, but I want to explain why some of the general objections are faulty. The first objection that people generally bring up is the separation of church and state. And I just want to say that the anti establishment clause does not necessitate any mention of the things like the Bible or the Ten Commandments being removed from governmental structures. It's just not something that the founders would possibly have envisioned, where there's a world where Christianity shouldn't have influence over our public institutions. The second objection that people tend to bring up is that of religious toleration. This objection goes that having the Ten Commandments up is a problem for students of other faiths. But the Ten Commandments go far beyond one faith. Christians, certainly, of course, but also Judaism, obviously, and then Islam as well, in a sense, since the Quran demands that the Torah be considered true revelation of God. The third objection is that it sets a bad precedent. And the idea is that if we include one religious text, then we're going to eventually be forced to include them all. I think this ultimately misses the point of the current conversation around faith and government in general. I want you to remember that the Ten Commandments are the foundation of our Western legal code and all of our moral values here in the West. There's a depiction of Moses' face staring right at the speaker's chair in the legislative chambers, and 22 other lawgivers like Hammurabi, Justinian, even Thomas Jefferson himself, all of them are facing Moses. He is the only one who is looking face on, while all the rest of them are turned sideways toward him, giving him that sort of deference. That was done for a reason. This moral code is baked into reality itself, but certainly on a more practical level, it's baked into our governmental structures and institutions and legislation. It's important for students to understand that we live in a world defined by what we call Judeo Christian values, regardless of their personal beliefs about God and faith. John Adams famously said that our Constitution was made for only a moral and religious people, and it is wholly inadequate to the government of any other. Putting the Ten Commandments in school does nothing to convert, the law can't do that anyway, but it does encourage the morality that defined the American experiment to begin with, so I personally am happy to have them up. Now, if this was helpful, like and subscribe for more videos and shorts like this.